Okay, PC, please. This is all about you and how offensive and ridiculous you are being. You guys are all offensive and taking offense to a lot of things. First, I'm gonna pretty much bring up a lot of Rochester stuff because this tails into the Rochester media outlets that's in fired because of a word he used which wasn't offensive at all, not racist because many families have that name. But anyway, first of all, this city started with sports teams. They got funded by Penfields and a few other high schools nicknames because they were offensive to the Indians, just like the Washington Redskins, how people got offended by the name of Washington Redskins. This is starting to get really ridiculous. Do you hear the Indians getting offensive? I don't think so. But anyway, that said, another tactic. There was a panel, part of a carousel in Charlotte Beach. It was offensive because there was a little Indian girl or black girl, whoever it was by the horse. I don't know what backstory was about that offensive thing, but it wasn't offensive to a lot of Rogestarians. But anyway, they also got funded by a former police chief who called him racist. But the thing is, I think it was because he was a conservative Democrat who had a lot of qualities like Martin Luther King, Frederick Douglass. Yes, he's an African American, but he is more like Frederick Douglass and Martin Luther King, conservative, than they like. So they just pretty much bitch slapped him, and now we have a very liberal mayor, which causes a lot of these PC moments, PC showings of the city where people got offended and how PC they're getting. Although there was one thing during 2016 and 2017 election, which I don't stand for. I disagree with whoever's doing it. Please stop. It's not helping our cause. Going around Pittsburgh and the city, Brighton, somewhere near southeast part of the city, throwing right right superior notes in people's driveways and porches. No, that's more offensive than high school teams' names. Later on, like I said, this guy said on Rack TV, you guys probably heard about it because it's trending on the net right now. But anyway, anybody who's doing the right superior thing, even if it was a black who was trying to send messages of hate to the whites and a few and Trump, please stop. That's hatred more than anything. So anyway, the late mine was mentioned several times about PC please and how people are funded by me telling people to go to a cheaper, smaller, simpler funeral. By the way, people who get funded by that, check Newcomer. Newcomer funeral homes don't ask for $10,000 for funerals. They only cost $1,000. It's not that expensive to have a funeral. You don't need a big, huge, fancy funeral for a kid who had autism and drowned. That's a family matter. Should not be the community matter. There was nothing racist about that. It was just a piece of advice, not racist. So fuck you, PC, please. And also, now, the latest one. People were offended by whack Channel 10's meteorologist saying Martin Luther King Jr. What the fuck is coon have to do with racial? There's plenty of people's names coon. I'm gonna ask some people to change the name because I have the name named Coon. Even we have a Democrat liberal family in East Rochester. Last name is Coon. Yes, they're white, but the thing is, the last name is Coon. Are you gonna ask people to change the name because it's racist, like the high school sports teams and the Washington Redskins? Where's the outcry there? The people whose last name is Coon. Tell me that. Where's the outcry about that?